trick-or-treating for Halloween, how about this? A guided tour or maybe a haunted pub crawl. Adrian Green live this morning down at Fells Point at the Admiral Fell Inn with details of how you can get involved.
All right, now I'm joined with Mike Carter. He is the author and CEO of Tours and Crawls. Our last hit, we think there might have been a ghost in here, and we think that's what happened here. But this is a very spooky place. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Admiral Fell Inn?
Absolutely. The Admiral Fell Inn actually was just ranked as one of the top 10 most haunted hotels in America. It's actually where we launch all of our tours and our crawls from, and where we also have our offices. It is as you said, very spooky building. In fact, the room we're sitting in, the tavern room, was at one point used to store dead bodies during the plague epidemic that came through. We'll touch on that a little bit later. The building actually goes back several centuries, but the point in history where we like to start was about 1881, where it became a mission run by the Port Women's Auxiliary, and they used it as a home for sailors who were having difficulty finding places to stay because they weren't necessarily wanted at the local inns. And so the building after that was taken over by the YMCA, and then after World War I, when the plague epidemic came through, it killed off a lot of people. They converted it into a hospital, and a lot of the women who worked here in the mission had come back from World War I and had all this experience as nurses, so they became nurses. And some of those nurses, unfortunately, died also of the plague. But during that period, they had to do something with the bodies that died, and this being the lowest and coldest point of the building, it was used as a storage for many of the dead bodies. So where we sit right now, you can picture it, was stacked probably, floor to ceiling with dead bodies. Not necessarily the happiest of images, but great for Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely great for Halloween. We have the ghost tours that are going to be going through here. I know one starts at 7 o'clock here tonight.
Correct. Yes, we have a walking ghost tour at 7 o'clock tonight. We actually have a haunted pub crawl this evening at 6 o'clock. Starting a little earlier than usual just to try to get ahead of the bar crowds. And it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people in costume. We're going to definitely throw some fun stories out for people about some of the ghosts in the area.
Cool. Sounds like a great time. We'll send it back to you.